Good morning. Morning. I think
I was on mute.
Yeah, I was like, I think she's on mute.
How
are you?
I'm good.
Good. You're Alexis?
Yep, I'm Alexis.
Perfect. My name is Dani. Do you have any injuries or anything I should know about?
Nope.
Okay, great. So, Zoom has been a little funky for me, so every now and then it like glitches, but hopefully we can get through today without any hiccups. Yeah. We have like a couple more people joining us, so I'm going to give them another like 5 minutes so we can start right on time. If you have any like lightweights or any kind of props that you want to use, like bands or anything like that, there'll be some exercises that you can just maybe have them close by and you can just put them in. I'm going to use weights for myself, but I don't think I'm going to use the bands. But if you have them and you want to use them and you want to make it a little harder, feel free to go ahead and grab them. Okay.
Great.
All right.
Sounds good.
Morning, Cynthia.
Good morning.
How are you? We're gonna try this again.
Good. How are you? Yay.
Good.
Let's hope it works this time. I think it was with you. I had trouble the last time.
Oh my God, it's a mess. I don't understand
Because
why
I can't
my
What were you saying?
I said I don't understand why my internet is like all funky.
I can't hear you.
Oh God, so here it goes already. Can you hear me? No?
No. So you're moving, but
Okay, good.
am I the only one there right now?
No, there's two more people, three
So
people
see if
on.
someone else can hear you or if it's
can hear
just
you.
me.
I can hear
Yeah, Alexis can hear me. Yeah, it's just you.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if Jack can hear me because he's got a blank screen.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay. Yes? Yes?
Yes, but you're
Hi,
not.
Jack.
Wait,
Hi, Jack.
I'm gonna try.
All right, you're back. How's the audio? Cynthia? Hold on, you're on mute. Let me see if I can.
There.
There you go. Can you hear me
yeah.
now?
I can hear you. I'm just trying to mirror so I can put you on my big screen. Let's see.
Okay.
But don't worry, I'm figuring it out.
Alrighty. Well, we got like another minute, but I think we're all here. As usual, if you have lightweights or any props, bands or any rings or anything like that that you want to use when we're doing some of the stretches, feel free to grab them and have them close by. And is there anything you guys want to work on today? Anything special? Any requests? So a little of everything?
Sounds good.
All right, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. Cynthia, you're good, right? Because you have a black screen.
No, yeah, don't worry about me. There's something not working, but I'll work it out.
Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and mute everybody. All right. So you guys should just be able to hear me now. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start, I wanna start on the mat and I wanna start doing a couple of stretches on the mat. So we're gonna sit down. And I want us to extend our legs long. Let's find that nice, tall, upright position. So kind of play around with the back a little bit. Go ahead and tuck the tailbone under and then find that nice little arch. Tuck it under and find an arch. And you can do whatever you want with the arms. You can keep them by the waist. I just want you to kind of start to warm up the lumbar spine. So you're just tucking and tilting here, you know, and then you find that exaggerated arch, really, you know, arch the back and then tuck it under. You're gonna give me 3 more here. So tucking and tilting. Last 2. And last 1. Come up. Now find the neutral spine. Open the feet apart about just a little wider than your hips. Take the arms out in front of you. Inhale and exhale. We're gonna reach forward as far as you can go. Let the head hang. Reach, 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 and then very slowly come back up to that tall spine. So inhale, exhale, reach forward, go as far as you can go. And then stack that spine nice and tall. Each time you go forward, think about moving 1 vertebra at a time. So don't just collapse. I want you to find like the articulation, almost like you're doing that cat-cow. One vertebra at a time, reaching forward and stacking tall. This is the last one we're gonna do here. Take a big deep inhale, round the spine, reach, 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 reach. And then stack the spine up nice and tall. All right, go ahead and bring the hands behind the head, elbows out wide. So I'll face you guys so you can see me. Perfect. Okay, so from here, we're just gonna side bend to the right. Make sure your feet are flexed. You're gonna side bend, raise that left elbow up to the ceiling, and then come back up to center. Exhale to the left, and then back to center. Go ahead and do that a couple more times. Start to find a flow with your breath, right? Inhaling and exhaling from side to side. And each time you're trying to get maybe just a little bit longer, like a little bit, go down a little bit further. And as you come to center, think about crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. All right, we're gonna do 2 more here. So just warming up the spine a little bit before we begin to move. Last one to each side. Back in and back to center. All right, we'll take it into a little bit of a twist. So keep your elbows out wide, hands still interlaced behind the head. You're gonna rotate to the left, hold here. From here, you're gonna hinge, right elbow, left knee. And then you're gonna come back up, find that center. So twist, hinge, and then back up. Twist, hinge, and then back up. Now notice what happens as you twist. Your right, if you're twisting towards the right, your right glute wants to shift back. I want you to think about minimizing that shift. So find that nice twist. Don't let the hips move. And then come back into center. Last one to each side. Back to center and twist. And hinge and back into center. Perfect. Release the arms. All right. We're going to close the legs, bring them together. We're going to begin to roll back just a couple of inches. So the arms go out in front of you. You're going to scoop the belly and lower down to a point where you feel like you're working and you can find that C curve. All right. From here, we're going to bend the right knee. All right. Beautiful. So we're going to hold it here. Now, I want you to go up as high as you can, bring that knee into your chest, and then you're gonna lower all the way down. You're gonna take a big, deep inhale, you're gonna come back up, bring that knee into your chest, and then lower back down. Inhale, come up, knee to chest, and lower back down. All right, let's keep flowing. So I want you to do about 10 here. We've done 4. That's 5. Perfect. We got 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Lower all the way down. Relax here at the bottom. Bring the arms overhead. Take a nice big stretch. Reach long. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands up towards the ceiling. We're going to curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Roll up. Bring the left knee up into our chest. So you're going to inhale, exhale, roll up. Left knee comes into that chest. Okay, so we're like how we started in the other side. Now I want you to go ahead and pull that knee into the chest a little bit more, and then lower all the way back down. Inhale and come up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower down. Remember to go slow. We're not in a rush. That was 3. We have 10 on this side. And I like to flex the feet here. It gives me a little bit more stability through the legs. 6, 7. All right, last 3. 8, 9. Last one, we're gonna hold it at the top. Stay here. All right, perfect. Now from here, go ahead and extend that leg long. We're still having that C curve. We're gonna go down an inch and up an inch. Down an inch and up an inch. And just kind of find that sweet spot, right? Go down as low as you can without falling back, and then come back up a couple of inches. So it should be in the burn zone. You should be feeling your abs here. We're gonna do 5 more. Make sure you're not getting necky, so roll those shoulders back. Release them away from the ears. Last 3, 2. Last one, scoop, hold. Bring the arms up overhead. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up, reach forward. Take a little forward fold. That's your break. Perfect. All right, if you have weights, go ahead and grab them. We're gonna lower all the way down to the ground. I'm using 3 pounds. Feel free to use a little bit heavier or lighter, totally up to you. And you can always not use them at all. So feet are gonna go down on the ground, and you're gonna place them right like close to your glutes. You're gonna bring the arms up towards the ceiling. All right, so we're gonna do a couple of bridges here, but we're gonna add the arms, okay? So as you lift the hips up, I want you to open the arms out into a fly, and then as you lower the hips, the arms come back up, okay? So you're opening the arms, lifting the hips up, and lowering down. I'm gonna move my mat just a couple of inches. Perfect. All right. So you're going down and up. And you're gonna start to find a rhythm, right, where it feels comfy for you to do this. And you can go up in a flat back. You don't need to articulate. We already did a little bit of a spinal stretch here. I want you to focus on your feet. Make sure you're not pressing on the outside edge of your feet. You're pressing down with that big toe. All right, let's do 5 more here. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it up, arms are to the side. I want you to pulse the hips and pulse the arms. Little tiny pulses. We pulse the hips and the arm. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and hold that squeeze. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Hold it here. Okay, you're still squeezing the glutes nice and hard. All right, you're gonna shift the right hip a little bit to the left, to the right, and then the left hip to the left. So almost like you're dancing, shifting your hips from side to side. Okay? Now, what I want you to pay attention to is your knees. Are they swaying from side to side as well? If they are, I want you to minimize that movement and just focus on the pelvis tilting right and left. Do a little bit more of spinal mobility here, okay? We're gonna do 1 more to each side. Then you're gonna hold the squeeze in the center. You're gonna bend the elbows. You're gonna give me little tricep presses. Now you're still up in that bridge. You're holding that bridge as high as you can. All right, we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You should start to feel your glutes. 4, last 3, 2, last 1. Go ahead and lower the hips down, lower the arms down by the side. Relax here for a second. Okay, so we're gonna continue with bridges. All right, but this time we're gonna take it into single leg bridges. You can keep your weights in your hands, but you're gonna keep the arms down by the side. All right, we're gonna go ahead and tuck the tailbone under, lift up, find that nice bridge. Once you have that bridge, shift the weight to the left leg and extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. All right, now If you're advanced and you want to take the arms up, feel free to do that, or you can keep the arms down. You're going to lower the leg to meet that other leg, and then you're going to bring it right back up. Now it's very challenging with the weights, so if it's too heavy, put it down. What I want you to make sure you're not doing is letting that hip lower down. So that right hip needs to stay in line with the left hip. Okay. We have 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, here's the burn. Bring it back up towards the ceiling. Little tiny pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Bring the arms down, lower the legs, and relax. All right, so before we stretch, we're gonna go to do the other side. So go ahead and take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up. Again, you're gonna bring the arms up if you did it on the other side. If not, keep the arms down. Point that toe. All right, we lower the arm, lower the leg, and lift it back up. Be mindful of that left hip. 6. We got 5, 4, last 3, 2, last 1. All right, hold it up towards the ceiling. Press up a little higher, little tiny pulses. Go to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. All right, release the weights for a second. Take that left leg that we just worked, cross it over the right in a figure 4. Take a little stretch here. If you want a deeper stretch, flex the feet. That's going to get into the glutes a little bit more. Perfect. Go ahead and release, and let's do the other side. So right leg over the left, pull in, little figure 4 stretch here. Perfect. And then go ahead and release that. All right, both feet are still down on the ground. We're gonna take those weights in our hands once more. Right, we're gonna curl up. The first few, don't curl up all the way. Just curl up halfway. Find that sweet spot where you're still working, okay? But don't go up all the way. Make sure your tailbone is heavy, abs are pulled in. You're gonna take a big deep inhale. You're gonna exhale, curl up, and lower back down. So it's a small little curl and lower back down. We're gonna make this a bigger curl, but for now it's gonna stay small. And lower. Lift and lower. And lower. Perfect. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, curl up, hold it here. Little tiny pulses. Try to get a little higher. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Extend the right leg out. Keep the left leg bent. Okay, we're gonna inhale and exhale, curl all the way up to seated. So lift up, bring the arms straight overhead, and lower all the way back down. All right, we inhale, lift up. Exhale, slowly roll down. Again, if the weight starts to get too heavy, you can place them down, start to find your flow. That was 3, we're gonna do 10. Perfect. Now, as you come up to the top, can you bring the arms back a little bit, open your chest, and lower down. All right, we got 5 more. 4, last 3, And last two. Last one. And lower down nice and slowly. Release the arms for a second. Take the right leg, bend it, extend the left leg out. Okay, we have that other side to work. So arms come back up. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale, we curl up and lift. All right, lower back down. You can do this without the weights. If you'd like, make sure you're not shrugging the shoulders as you're lifting the arms up. You want to add a little press. You can bring the arms up. You can bend and extend the arms. All right, we have 5 more here. Beautiful. Last 4. So shoulders should be burning a little bit. 3, 2. Last one. And we lower all the way down. Bring the weights down. Release the weights for a second. You're going to bring your arms out to the side in a big T. You're going to bend your knees and bring your feet up into a tabletop position. All right, so we'll start with just a little bit of a stretch, okay? So go ahead and drop the knees over towards the right as much as they can go without it letting the left shoulder lift up. Take a big deep inhale and exhale, bring it over to the other side. Perfect. All right, come back into center. So we're gonna go right to left here, slowly and control. You can let the tailbone come up. What I don't want to come up is your shoulders. So arms are still out to the side. You're gonna drop the leg over. Don't let the shoulders come up. Come down halfway and then bring it back up into center and then drop them over towards the left. So there's a spinal twist happening here. There's also some ab work happening. You're opening up your shoulders because you're trying to keep them glued down to the mat. So lots of things going on here. Drop it over towards the right and back in. So find a rhythm, right? You're going from right to left here. Feel free to let the hips lift, like when you drop them down, one of the hips are gonna lift, and that's okay. What I'm worried about is your shoulders. That's what I want you to focus on. All right, let's do 2 more to each side. Perfect, last one to each side. And then you're gonna stop in the center. Knees are in tabletop. Perfect, all right, get that tailbone nice and heavy. Make sure you have a small little arch in the lower back. Bring the hands behind the head. We're gonna curl up, head, neck, and shoulders. Remember, keep those elbows nice and wide and the chin off of the chest. You're gonna extend the right leg out, bring it back in, and then the left leg out, and bring it back in. Each time you're meeting in the center. So we're not doing that crisscross. You're meeting in the center first, then switching, okay? Draw those abs in, chin off the chest. The hands are behind the head just to support the head. They're not there to push the head up any higher than it can go. Take a second to notice if your knees are too close in towards your face, because this is kind of easy. You want to keep them right over your hips. All right. Let's do a couple more here. Okay. Let's do 1 more to each side. We're gonna meet back in the center. If the head starts to get heavy, you can let it go and place it down on the mat. Now we're gonna extend both legs out and bring it back in. Remember, you're only going as low as you can go without letting that back arch. So if you feel like you're arching, place the legs up a little higher, maybe towards where the wall meets the ceiling. All right, we got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. And back in. Bring those knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Perfect. Okay, so legs are gonna go up towards the ceiling now. Arms can be down by the side. You can keep the head, neck, and shoulders down. Draw the abs in, lower the legs, and lift the legs. And lift. Now, can you zip the legs together? Work those inner thighs. Point the toes. Imagine that you're trying to touch the opposite side of the room with your feet. All right, we're gonna do 5 more. 4, nice and slow. 3, 2, last one. All right, you're gonna come up halfway. You're gonna come up into a Pilates V. You're gonna bend the knees in for your frog and extend it back out. Squeeze the inner thighs. Bend the knees in, open the knees out wide, extend the legs out. So this is your little frog that we do on the reformer. Same thing here. Try to bring the knees in as much as you can, and then extend the legs long. Try to get those inner thighs to almost kiss. All right. Abs should be burning. I know mine are. All right, we're gonna do 3 more here. 3, 2, we're gonna hold it out on the 1. Hold it here, curl head, neck, and shoulders up. Tap, tap the heels together. Tap, 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 tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in, give yourself a little hug. Rock from side to side. Perfect. Alrighty, so we're gonna rotate onto our right side. You're gonna bring your right elbow down, right underneath your right shoulder, and this is important, right? So make sure that you set yourself up properly so you don't end up injuring yourself. Okay, shoulders are gonna be stacked, and you're kind of like opening up your chest. Knees are bent, and your heels are gonna be back towards your glutes, okay? So we're gonna do the clam, but now to make it even more effective and work the waistline, we're gonna lift up and then add the clam. So you're gonna lift your hips up off of the ground, try to give me a little arch here, and then you're gonna open the legs, squeeze the glutes, and then close the legs and lower down. So we lift up, give me that arch, open the legs, squeeze the booty. Look, squeeze the legs and lower back down. So lift, open, close, and lower. All right, let's go. Beautiful. We got 7, 8. Really focus on that squeezing of the glutes. 9. All right, on 10 we hold, we lift, open, hold here. Hold that open. I want you to give me little tiny pulses with that knee. Left knee back, squeezing that glute for 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't start to collapse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and lower all the way down. Relax that shoulder. Lay down. Take a little stretch. You can stretch the legs out if you want. Stretch the arms. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit more waistline work, okay? So when you're ready, go ahead and bring that shoulder, that elbow right in line with that shoulder once again, okay? You're gonna extend the top leg out, bottom leg is gonna stay bent, okay? We're gonna lift up, hold here. Perfect. From here, bring that left hand up towards the ceiling. Now you're gonna thread it under, okay? So the bottom knee is bent, top leg is extended. You're gonna thread, go as far back as you can, and then come right back up. Far back as you can, and back up. You're gonna give me 10. That was 3. This is a lot for the shoulders, so be careful, go slow. When you're done with your 10, come up to seated. And the last one for me here. And then go ahead and sit down. Shake those hands out. You're gonna take that right arm, cross it over the body, and take a little stretch here. Perfect. All right, now from here, go ahead and take that arm out to the side. Just place the fingertips down. You're gonna go ahead and side bend towards the left, okay? But you wanna keep that connection with the ground, so you wanna feel the stretch in the neck. That should release some of the tension that maybe we create when we are doing those shoulder movements. Perfect. All right, last stretch that we're gonna take here, you're gonna clasp the hands together behind you. You're gonna pull back, you're gonna open up the chest. Try to look up and bring the arms back as far as you can. Shoulders stay down away from the ears. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Perfect. Okay, let's work the other side now. So we started down here. We have that clam with that lift. So make sure you line that elbow right underneath that shoulder. Open up the chest first. Right, get into position, heels in line with the glute. All right, we go ahead and lift as high as you can. Find that arch on the left side. Open up into that clam. And then we lower back down. So we lift, open, close, and lower. Lift, open, close, lower. Beautiful. Remember, you have that squeeze of that glute. Every time you lift up, squeeze it tight. All right, you got your 10, right? I believe this is 7 for me. 9. When you get to your 10, you're gonna hold it up. You're gonna squeeze that booty. You're gonna open that leg up a couple of inches, just a little bit higher. Maybe you try to get the waistline a little higher for a 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Take a little stretch. I like to lay down and reach my arms overhead. You can do whatever stretch you want. You got one more exercise on this side. All right, whenever you're ready, come back into that position. Left elbow down. Perfect, okay. You're gonna go ahead and lift up. Right leg is extended. Arm goes up towards the ceiling. Find that nice lift. You twist under and you lift up. Twist, thread that arm under and come back up. And the goal is to go as far as you can, almost like you're gonna feel like you're gonna fall and come right back up. Right, go as far as you can and back up. Perfect. 5. I got 4 more. 3. Last 2. And last 1. When you're done, come on up to seated. We'll take that little stretch for the neck. So you're gonna extend the arms out, fingertips out, keep that hand down, and you're just gonna side bend to the right. And just try to really elongate the neck. So keeping that finger down and kind of dipping over towards that right side. We'll let the neck relax. We'll let the shoulder muscles relax. Perfect. Then you're going to go ahead and bring that arm across the body. Perfect. And then you're gonna bring the arms back behind you, and you can squeeze them and bring them down your back and open up the chest. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna do some back work after this. So we're gonna lie down on our bellies. So you can use weights if you'd like, but you don't have to. I tend not to use them with this because I feel like it gets a little bit onto my shoulders. All right, so hands are gonna be down by the chest, feet are down. You're gonna tuck the tailbone under and squeeze the abs in. So you have like a little posterior tilt. We're gonna do a little cobra. So don't go all the way up. Think about this as a little baby cobra. Lift the chest up. Remember, back of the neck is long. Squeeze the elbows in by the rib cage and then lower back down. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, lift up. Back of the neck is long. Elbows squeeze. And then we lower back down. And lift up. Last one. And lower down. All right, on this one, you're gonna lift up without the hands. So the hands lift, so do the chest, neck, and elbows. Everything is lifted. Bottom, the legs are still down. We're just gonna hold here. Now, from here, I want you to go ahead and extend the arms out in front of you, overhead, and then bring them right back. Squeeze the elbows in by the ribs. Reach the arms long, and squeeze the elbows. My legs are down and the tops of my feet are pressing down into the mat. We're gonna reach and lift. Reach and lift. So we're isolating the upper back, right? The thoracic spine. We're making sure that we're not looking up at the ceiling. We're staying looking down at our mats. We got 4 more. Last 3, 2. Last one, I want you to hold the squeeze. Can you get a little higher? Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. And last one, lower down. Place the right cheek on the mat. Take a deep breath here. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're gonna add the lower half to this movement. So it's gonna be the same movement up top, we're just gonna add the legs. So we're gonna go ahead and take a big deep inhale, lift the head, neck, shoulders, arms, legs lift up. Okay, so the legs are gonna stay lifted. You're gonna reach overhead and then bend the elbows. Reach overhead, bend the elbows. Reach and bend. Perfect. And you have 6 more. 4. Keep those legs lifted. 3, 2. Last one. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring the left cheek to the mat. Hold it here. Take a big deep inhale, deep exhale. All right, so now we're gonna isolate the lower half of the body. So create a little pillow with your hands. Place your forehead on that pillow. Make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders, so keep your shoulders down away from the ears. You're gonna lift the legs and lower the legs. The head is gonna stay down. All you're doing is lifting and lowering the legs. Beautiful. Five, last 4, watch those shoulders, they wanna hike up. 3, 2, last one, lift them up nice and high. Hold for 3, 2, 1, lower them down, bring the hands by the chest, and press yourself up into a child's pose. Perfect. Great job, guys. All right. So whenever you're ready, we're gonna come on up and we're gonna sit down in that Z formation like we do for our mermaid when we're setting up for on the reformer. And I want the knees over towards the right side, or the feet over towards the right. So you have that left shin parallel to that right knee and that right leg going back this way, okay? Perfect. So we're gonna take a weight with you if you have one. If you don't, you're just gonna focus on the stretch and the opening of the hips. So Jack, this one is for you. It's a little bit of a work, but also a stretch, okay? So left hand is gonna go down. You're gonna press yourself up. You're gonna reach up, reach long. Think about right hip going up towards the ceiling, squeezing the glutes, pressing the hips forward, and then coming back down. But there's still arm movement happening, right? We're still working those arms. Lift up, squeeze, press the hips forward, and then come back down. All right, we have 10 here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Don't cheat yourself. Come up and try to squeeze as much as you can. There's booty work happening too. Perfect. Beautiful. Last 3, 2, last one. Lift up high, squeeze, 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 press the hips forward, and come back down. All right, take that same weight, flip the legs over to the other side. We're gonna do the same thing to the other side. So I really want you to focus on the squeezing so you get that little hip action, those hip flexors open up. Okay, so you're gonna press up, reach, and come back down. So we're all sitting a lot these days. So this is really nice to stretch out those hip flexors. Perfect. Nice. All right. I got 3 more. Keep reaching. 2. And the last one, reach. And come on in. Perfect. Okay. Cross the legs. Grab both weights if you have them. So we're going to work the arms a little bit, but we're going to work them sitting down. Okay? So arms are going to come out to the side. Palms face down. Get those shoulders down away from the ears. Okay? We're going to bring the arms forward and back. Now I want you to make sure that you're not doing, this kind of thing. I want you to sit upright. You're not moving your back. You're trying to just stay as steady as possible. Perfect. All right. We're going to do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. All right, last one. Keep them out to the side. Turn the palms up. We go little tiny pulses up. If the weights get too heavy, put them down. 6, 5, 4. We're going to take it into bicep curls for 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bicep curl and extend. Almost done. I know. You have heavier weights than 3. You're probably feeling the burn. I'm feeling it though. Last 5. Almost done. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it here, hold it here. We press it up towards the ceiling. We bend the elbows. We go into tricep presses here. Shoulders down away from the ears. Don't shrug them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3. We're going to take it into single arms. 2. Last one, hold the arms back. Okay, right, then left. Right, then left. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Come on down, shake it out. All right, guys, we're gonna stand up. We're gonna do some leg work, but we're gonna do it standing. You can bring the weights if you want, but you don't have to. So I'm gonna keep my weights down for now. So let's just take a forward fold. Let's just take a little stretch, okay? Legs out wide, bring the arms up, take a big deep inhale. Exhale, we're gonna reset with this stretch, okay? So we're resetting. Just kind of let your head hang, sway, whatever kind of movement you wanna do down here to release the shoulders, release the neck. Feel free to do it. All right, whenever you're ready, bend the knees and slowly roll all the way up to standing. Okay, so you're gonna bring the feet hip width apart. You're gonna extend the left leg out. So you're kind of in a like semi-lunge position. You're not full on lunge. You wanna line your knee up with your heel. So no dipping too far forward, no dipping back, okay? Knee right over the heel. We're gonna begin to just stretch. So I want you to think about keeping that heel down for the stretch. Okay, you're gonna take your arms up. You're gonna arch the back, look up, and then you're gonna lower all the way down. Hands come back up behind you. So inhale, lift, arch the back, keep that heel grounded, and then exhale, drop down. Inhale, lift, arch the back, exhale, drop down. We're gonna do 2 more here. And exhale, drop down. You can kind of rest that chest right on your thigh and then drop down. All right, now we're gonna come up halfway. So I'm kind of at an angle, leaning forward. You're gonna lift that heel up this time. You're gonna put all your weight into the standing leg, the left leg. All right, you're gonna bend that knee in and press it back out. Bend the knee in, and you can flow with the arms or you can keep the arms overhead. I like to use the arms when I do this. So you can do this with the weights in your hands. It'll be obviously more challenging. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You should start to feel that left leg burn. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it here, hold it here, hold it up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the legs out, don't touch, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and place that leg down, shake it out. All right, we take it to the other side. Right leg forward, left leg back. Make sure the feet are hip width apart or even a little bit wider. We go ahead and keep that heel down, bring the arms up, arch the back, exhale, fold forward, bring the arms back up behind you. Inhale and exhale. Use that breath. Inhale, exhale. Last 3, 2, last one. All right, hold it halfway. All right, let's get our position right. Arms come overhead. You're gonna lift the back toe, the back heel up. Most of the weight is on the right leg. All right, we bring that left knee in and we press it back out. So I'm just barely tapping my toes down onto the ground. All of my weight is on my right leg. 4, 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold in, hold here. 3, 2. Extend it out, but don't touch the left toes on the ground. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on up, shake it out. All right. Legs out wide, about wider than your hips. And I want you to externally rotate the toes. Okay? Perfect. Okay. So we're going to go into a squat. So shoulders down away from the ears. You're gonna squat down into a wide squat. Watch those knees. You're gonna wanna try to buckle in and keep them out. And then come on up. Squeeze the booty as you come up. We go down and up. Perfect. So use this moment to kind of open up the hips, right? Keep those knees pointing outwards. Toes are externally rotated. You can have the weights in your hands if you want a little bit more resistance here. Perfect. Let's do 5 more. 4. Last 3. There you go, Cynthia. Yeah, take those weights if you want. 2. Last one, we're gonna hold it down. Bring the right heel up. Okay, we're gonna go up and down with that right heel up. So the right heel never touches the ground. Lift up and down. So this is great for those inner thighs. Cynthia's got the weights. She's doing bicep curls. Feel free to do that. All right, 5, last 4, 3, 2, woo, it's burning. The last one, we're gonna lower down. That heel goes down and lifts up. Down and up for 10, 9, we're staying on the right. 7, 6, 5, 4, we're almost done with class. 3, 2, 1, okay, lower that heel, lift up, take a quick second to regroup. We go right back down, we lift that left heel up. All right, let's go for 10, 8, think about squeezing the booty as you lift. 6, 5, left heel is lifted nice and high. 3, 2, last one, we're gonna stay down. We hold here, heel go drops and lifts. Drops and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, stay low, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower that heel down, lift up, shake it out. All right, let's take a couple of stretches. Bring the arms up, take a big deep inhale. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold, hinge at the waist, let the head get heavy. I want you to sway here from side to side. Perfect. All right, take a big deep inhale, bend the knees, and slowly lift up all the way. Okay. Keep those legs out a little bit wider than hip width. This time the toes are pointing forward. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of little side bends here to work the waistline a little bit more. So squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward. You're gonna take the right arm down the right side of your thigh. So you can have your weights here if you want, or you can keep them down. Totally up to you, okay? You're gonna take that left hand overhead. You're gonna lower the weight down as far as it goes and then come right back up. Okay, so you're gonna go up and over and then back up. Up and over and back up. Now what I don't wanna see is movement through your hips. So I want you to really squeeze the glutes. Don't let the hips drop over towards the left. Okay, we're staying on the right side. All right. Let's do 5 more here. 3, 2, last one, we're gonna go over, we're gonna hold. We're gonna do little tiny pulses. Try to get that weight to go as far as it can go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Take the weights to the other side. All right, we flow. Go down and up. Again, squeeze the glutes, draw the abs in. Beautiful. Think about reaching that arm long. Last 3, 2, last one, we hold and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come on up. Okay, we're gonna forward fold and put the weights down on the ground. Feet are still out wide. Let's walk the hands over towards the right foot. Now grab the right foot, right ankle with the left hand if you can, or the shin, wherever you can reach. You're gonna take the right hand up towards the ceiling. You're gonna give me a little twist here. And then you're gonna come back into center. You're gonna walk the hands over towards the left, grab it with the right hand, bring the left hand up towards the ceiling. Take that twist. Come back into center. All right, from here, you're gonna bend the right knee and begin to come down into this position here. You can adjust the feet as you need to. Goal is to try to get that right heel down, right? That's super hard to do. So just kind of play around with it. Try to get it as low as you can go. You're gonna point the left toes up towards the ceiling. Okay, we're gonna take it into a nice side bend also. So you're gonna walk the left hand out as far as you can go, and you're gonna take the right hand and go up and over. Now my toes are flexed, my left toes are flexed, and I'm trying to kind of look underneath my armpit. Up towards the ceiling, trying to take that gaze up. Your balance may be a little shaky, minus. Just kind of find a stretch here. You should feel a deep stretch in the back of the left leg or the inner thighs. And then come back into center. Let's take it over to the other side. So you're just gonna lift up and switch to the other side. Right toes come up. Walk the hand out and take that up and over. A nice little stretch here. Perfect. Come back into center. Okay, last stretch here. You're gonna kind of come down, bring the feet in a little bit more. Legs open out. Open up those hips. So press your elbows onto those hips. Think about bringing the chest up. Perfect. We're gonna take it into a side bend again. So a lot of stretchy side work here. Right arm comes out to the side, left arm comes up. Press that right leg back with that right arm. Open up. Look up at the ceiling. Bring that hand down. Take that left hand out as far as you can go. Open up. Bring that right arm up towards the ceiling. Both hands come down to the ground. Lift the hips up. Take one last forward fold. We're going to bend the knee softly and slowly roll all the way up, guys. We are done. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday. I'll see you guys next week. Great to see you.